Investigative reporter Dan Messinio tells us her story in this NBC3 exclusive.
With the stroke of a few keys, anyone can place an ad on Craigslist. Kiki Perry says an ad posted to the site's personal section changed her life in an instant. It included her name and home phone number. The personal ad said Kiki was looking for companionship, needs someone to go out with. Party? Call me. She said that night when she walked in her front door, the phone was ringing.
They started talking and asking me questions as to what I was interested in doing for them, what could I offer them, how soon could we get together, could they become regulars, could I send pictures of myself to them.
That was the first call. Then there was another and another.
My kids were very nervous because of how they were talking, breathing on the phone, saying they were heading out to Cicero because they had Googled our phone number.
Kiki says she immediately flagged the post, which alerts the website of harmful or questionable material. The ad was taken down 5 days later, but Kiki still wanted to know who posted that ad.
Kiki emailed Craigslist asking for the identity of the poster. They responded saying, per Craigslist terms of use, records of the post may be released upon the receipt of a court order, subpoena, search warrant, summons, or other similar request. Craigslist provides a link for more information, which takes you to a page with a fax number and an email address to contact. Kiki hired an attorney who took her case to court to get that subpoena, but she says the judge ruled there wasn't enough cause or evidence. She also called Cicero police, who filed a police report, but the case stopped there. I called Craigslist to find out what safeguards are in place to keep someone from placing a fake ad. I never spoke to a person and was prompted to email administrators through an address for media inquiries. I sent emails on September 28th, October 31st, and November 14th, and haven't received a response. We also sent a certified letter asking for comment. Again, no response.
I was so disgusted, and I was so dumbfounded as to how impossible it is to get any kind of justice. I mean, I exhausted all legal avenues.
William Snyder is a law professor who teaches cybersecurity law in the Syracuse University College of Law.
The real problem here is, who do you go to get help? If you go to a local police department, they may not have the ability to get the information about the internet protocol address or the user who listed this, because the company's servers might be out of your jurisdiction.
Snyder says in many cases, determining if an incident is a crime and can be prosecuted depends on whether it violates the website's user agreement. The company's location and where its data is stored plays an important role. According to its website, Craigslist users are bound by the laws of California, where the company is based.
If you call a local Syracuse Police Department or Onondaga County or whatever, and they try to issue a subpoena to get the record and find out who did this, the company that has the information might say, well, we're not bound by this because we're in California or we're in Illinois or someplace else.
Kiki says it took 5 days after she flagged the ad for it to disappear from Craigslist. 5 days of a phone ringing that made her and her children scared to be in their home.
So what should you do if something like this happens to you? Professor Snyder says make sure to save all of the online evidence, which could include emails or website posts. Some forms of cyber harassment can be prosecuted, but it oftentimes depends on the severity of the offense. Meaning if someone is physically hurt as a result of the harassment, it's more likely to be prosecuted. And as for Kiki, she says she still doesn't know who posted the ad.